What's up guys, it's Ain here and welcome to bank update video number 7. In these videos I talk about the updates that happen in PkHonor, updates to my channel, and updates over on the side of my bank and the XP I gain each week. This is a weekly series that I usually upload on either Friday or Sunday, so without further ado, let us begin. First off, I want to give a huge shout out to my good friend Tristan. I'll tell you guys this story. So, Tristan's a good friend of mine. We talk a lot when I go on PkHonor. He always PMs me. I PM him back, of course. You know, we always talk. He's a cool guy, and he wanted to remove his honor. He had honor on an account, and he wanted to remove it. So he was asking me. He was like, "Yo, man, can I borrow $5 And I've played PkHonor for a long time, and I know the community. I've had friends that backstab me for literally a bill. I've had friends where they're like, "Yo man, can I borrow $1 to remove my premium?" And I'm like, "Oh sure man, why not? You know, I've known you for a month, I can trust you." And then I'm like, "Oh, you're still premium," like a day later, and they're like they supposedly log off. And then if you of course check ratio them, that's a really good tip, guys. For instance, like you see my privates off, but if you check ratio Ain, it'll still pop up. So that's a good way. Like if you see someone's offline, or you see someone that just logged off after you talk to them, if you check their ratio and it shows their ratio, that means that they're still online and they have either turned their private off or they have put you on ignore. Now, if I'm making a video, I put public, private, clan, trade, yell, everything off, simply because I don't want to get distracted while I'm making the video. But without further ado, let's talk about Tristan. Tristan's a good friend of mine, and he wanted to get his honor removed. Now, I was a little skeptical. I was like, I don't know. And so I was like, wait until an admin comes on, because if you don't know already, you have to give $5 to an admin, and then and only then can they remove the honor. It's a gold sink into the game where you have to give $5 to remove the honor. And so I traded. Casey came on. Is Casey still on? Yeah, good old Casey. He's a good admin. I like him a lot. But he came on, and Tristan got a hold of him, and I gave Tristan the $5 while recording, because I'm very secure with that kind of stuff. And Nolan just was like, "LOL, someone's buying honor status, 28.5 in GE free merch." And so I was like, "Yo, Tristan, you can sell that right there." And so Tristan, actually, we had a deal that if I give him the $5 and he sold it, he'd give me $10. So that's exactly what he did. He actually traded me over $10. So I made a really quick $5, which is really awesome of him, and that's really cool. And he actually was able to get premium from that, which is also pretty cool. So without further ado, guys, let's really start on the update video. But I just wanted to give a quick shout out. It really made me trust people more, because I get tons of PMs every day, like people saying, "Oh, give me a bill so I can remove premium, do this, do that, let me borrow, PK gear, I got hacked," all this kind of stuff. And usually I ignore it. Like, I'll talk to them if they ask me other questions, but if they start asking me for items, I'm kind of like, I just ignore it, to be honest. So, PkHonor update. Mike is currently an intern for a company, so he won't be able to do any real updates until around July or June. This means that until then, all we see is minor bug fixes. If there's a dupe that pops up, he'll fix that. If someone DDoSes, he'll take care of that. But there's not going to be any big updates, so we're not going to be seeing summoning or pets or anything until around June or July. Oh, another thing, you may have noticed that my client's a little different. It's a lot lighter. I want to know if you guys like the lighter, more original. This is actually the original client, or if you actually like the Tactics Kings one more. And on screen, you should see the Tactics Kings one now. Because I got a couple complaints that my videos were a little darker, and I obviously want to make my videos as high quality and looking as good as I can make them look. So please comment below and tell me which one you like more, because it will help me make my videos better. YouTube updates. We recently hit 160 subscribers, which of course is awesome. We are growing exceptionally quickly, actually. After only, what is it, like 2 or 3 months, we're already at over 160 subscribers. That is a win right there. So keep it up, guys. I have something. I've kind of thought about it a little bit, but I'm not totally sure what I want to do, because if you don't know me already, I don't like doing I don't like doing giveaways where I'm like, "Okay guys, like, favorite, subscribe, you know, tweet me, Instagram me, Facebook, like everything, and then you might get 10 mil. Like, I don't like doing giveaways. I don't think those are cool because they're really just a way to get subscribers and likes and things like that. So I'll probably think of a different way of giving the cash to somebody that isn't totally random, like they actually have to work for it, but also isn't totally linked to my YouTube, at some certain subscriber hit goal. I'm not sure what it will be yet. XP, we gained just around 200 mil XP this week. I know you see 459, but I just forgot to reset the XP bar, so I'm sorry for that. I'll do that right now. We actually did a lot of attack and hit points. That's why we're at 1.845 million XP. We are actually 155 million XP from 2 bill attack, which is really, really awesome. We also did a bit of mining, a bit of herb lore, a bit of fishing, and a bit of cooking. We also did around 2.5 million XP in Hunter, which you might be like, okay, dude, that's like 2.5 million XP. What are you talking about? But it's actually quite a good bit when it comes to actually picking Dragon Implings, because Dragon Implings are not really good XP, but they're a great way for premiums to make money. And that's what I did for like 2 or 3 hours, I think. I also, my new goal, because I actually talked about this before I got banned over Christmas break, I was like saying how I wanted to get 100 mil farming XP. I've actually bumped that up after I saw the XP rates. I want to get around 150 to 200 mil farming XP by the next update video, which is number 8, which will be either next Friday or next Sunday. I'm currently at 70 mil. I made around, what is that, like 30 or 40 mil XP from last week, so that's really awesome. But of course, I only started doing farming XP like yesterday, I think, so I got 40 mil in about a day, so that's really good. So without further ado, let's get into the bank video. As you see, we got the green, we got the cash stack. This represents you as a player. No, but we do have 11 bill tickets, which is really awesome. It's really cool that Tristan actually kept up his bargain. It's something that you don't see that much in any games, to be honest. You know, there's a lot of trickery and lying and things like that. So that's really awesome that he did that. It's obviously going to help us in the bank into what's not. So there we go. We got the cash stacked. That's about 12 bill right there. Pretty good. We got some potions. I was actually making some potions right here, some extreme sets, because I want to make around 500 overloads. So I need to do, but I also want to have like 500 extra extremes, but I want to do those, so I need to have at least 1,000 of each. So I have 1,000 extreme magics, pretty close on the attacks. The strengths are about halfway, the defenses are almost halfway, and the ranges are almost halfway as well. So that'll be there at some point. I'll do that at some point. I sold some of my super prayers. I don't know if that was last week or this week or what week it was, but I sold like 3k super prayers. We got some bone meal, some ground mud runes, and some living minerals. I've actually been buying those out from the shops, and of course ranging potions and prayer potions. We actually sold around 30k, 35k runite ore, and I'm currently selling about 20k in the bank, or in the GE right now, for around 1.2 bill. So yeah, we traded 95k rune essence for 95k soft clay, because soft clay is a lot faster XP. We did a little bit of fishing for the raw rocktails, because I'm actually working on an is it worth it for raw rocktails, and a couple other is it worth it, of course, as well. And we're also working on gathering fletching supplies. So every once in a while I go into the shop area and I buy out all 10,000 feathers, and I'm also going to start making arrow shafts. I don't think you can buy arrow shafts, so you actually have to make them, but it's pretty fast. I believe it's, what is it, like it's 405 arrow shafts per inventory, which is pretty decent actually. And 2.9k dragon scale dust, simply because I want to make more anti-fire potions. We got the magic and range tab, of course, you know, the normal stuff, nothing really that big of a deal. The PVMing gear setup, you know, bandos. We got some void, some whip of chaos, a divine. We got the PVMing loot, tab, which is really weak right now. I keep on going to Dagonoth Kings. I never get any good drops. I've only gotten like 4 hand cannons in this last like week or two, which really sucks, and we're getting like no rings at all. The PvP tab, I got a couple Furies. I don't know. I might have gotten a couple. I actually sold some of them, but we're getting Furies. We also got a Dragon Claw from my friend Don't Hack Me Joe. He just randomly like privated me. He's like, oh, I want you to have this so I see it in your bank videos. So I guess that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's like 1.2 bill. That's pretty awesome, I suppose. So thank you, Don't Hack Me Joe, without an E, of course. This is the random tab. You might have been wondering where all the random stuff went. It actually just went into this tab. It has the random like clue scroll items you need, just random items that I pick up. The Chef's Delight that some random guy gave me. Don't remember your name. Sorry. A large pouch, which is actually a rare item. Some bronze claws, triangle sandwiches, and finally the gloves. I actually have farming gloves, but you can't see them because I'm wearing them. And then all the other brawling gloves, obviously. You get these from 99 Construction, and you also need like 500 PK points and 500 mil per glove or something like that. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give the video a like. Peace out.